So if you want to do a keyframe animation in Photoshop, this is what you do. Just go to, let's just say you want to do this quiz to blink. So just go to Windows. Under Windows, go to Timeline. And you see this. It's already created one keyframe here. But yours might not create one keyframe. It will have something here for you to start or create a new keyframe. So you can just toggle it to create a new keyframe. So this actually works with keyframes. So another way you can do it, you can edit a video on this software. When you just open yours, it can show you what it shows you is create new keyframe. Or when you click the drop down, it will show you also if you want to create a video, edit a video. So that is what you say and convert to video timeline. So we can convert it to video timeline here, or we remain on this keyframe. So we want to do keyframe. So our keyframe works with frames. So we add another frame and we change something. So let's add another frame and we hide this layer. So you can see that I set my speed on 0.2. That's because I want it to be very fast. You can set yours on any speed you want, but 0.2 is okay for me. I'm here to 0.2, so it maintains the same speed. So this is it. So when I play this, you see it's blinking on the design. So you can see that it's playing non-stop. Yes, because I allow it on forever. So if you want it once, it will just blink and that's all. So, or if you want it 3 times or forever, or even order, sorry, or even order, you can set your how many times you want it to play. Yeah. So for me, I want it forever. So that is it. So it's a GIF. So it depends on how many things you are animating. Maybe you want something text to come in into the design, move from this side, different text to come in. So you can create more keyframes to animate all those text coming in. Or even if you want text to one letter to be writing on your design to the complete sentence or to the complete word, you can also do it here and you use a faster speed that is 0.1 or even 0.2 can be better. So it all depends. So you can always play with your timeline. It helps you to uh, do that. Okay, that's all. So let's save this. So you save this with Control Shift Alternate S, or you use this export as. Can use this to save it or press Alt Control Shift Alternate S. So it gives you save as web. Under save as web, so you leave it at GIF. Put it to GIF. GIF, then save. Let's save it here. I already have one of this here, so let me just save it. Let me uh, replace that. Yeah. Okay, let's check it out if it works. Well, it is. Yeah, it will. So in subsequent time, I'll be creating a tutorial for how to put embedded link on this design, how to put an embedded link on this design. Then by if it is on the web, someone can just click this design and it will take the person to the web page that you want the person to go. And even for developers, you can also embed this for developers to use. Um, sometimes you don't require a JPEG, a PNG file. They require an HTML file. So how to convert this to HTML file for the design. And sometimes probably on certificate, they want a situation whereby people can easily write their name on the website. After maybe completing a course, they can write their name on the website and download the certificate. All those things. Or you can actually do it on Photoshop here. After designing the certificate, there's a way you split the HTML to allow for text to be written on it as name or whatever on the website. So I can do a tutorial for that some other time. Thank you.